Halo, ada yang malah nonton nih. Kayaknya nggak tuh. Beberapa program yang itu baru. Ya man kan tim lah satu tim aja. Kita kan ini tim itu ada tim produk yang itu lah. Mas kemarin chapter kau yang mantannya. Udah mau itu sama T20 udah demi ya. Nang ini malah ini deh. Tim धरने को हैंगा ये इसका ada daun ले रहा है यार. अयो एक्सिट करो വേണം അയക്കാൻ കാണുന്നു.
Good afternoon to all. You join us for this T20 match between Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
बोल कर बने.
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
As making their way out, it's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens.
बोल गए. बोल आखिरी दिन हम भी होगा तुम गेट.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
अड़ी मैं मुझे आखिरी दिन ना बोले. इससे क्या करने बा? जेगे है भाई. ये एफ किया.
He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield.
पात्र का दान है दान भी. विनोरिया नहीं है दान. काले नाम तो विनोरिया किधर का? I want to say it. Bro, this is. You can give me first definition. Waddle. Oh my god.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. No. Terrible shot. 3 runs added in that over. Zimbabwe are 3 for none.
Over it.
End of the first. Many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
No.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Ooh. అరే పచ్చడి స్టోరీ ఏమో
Couldn't get it through the field.
ఈ కడ
That's a big chance gone begging. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
ఓకే పిఎస్టీ అడిగండి Lanka team is a team in
In T20 cricket, dot balls can be costly, but for there to be 6 in an over, it's just a disaster.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
Curran drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Was quick onto that in the infield.
A dead.
Oh no, what a chance. But that's going to race to the boundary. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Straight to the fielder. Sri Lanka managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Sri Lanka has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Doesn't beat the infield. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Big edge.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
We'll want to make use of that extra delivery. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Aduh, terang nih gua, Bah.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Drive straight
Ih,
down the
alah.
ground.
Aduh,
Mid-on.
aduh.
Collect that one though. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Patirana from the clubhouse end.
Apa akhirnya beli mungkin gua, Bah. Terus tuh lah belum mungkin.
Power and precision in that shot.
Ih, hatarai.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Mình đặt nó rõ rồi má bây giờ. Mấy T20 đó. Mày đã chơi khăn rồi.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Pick that well, that's on its way to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Aduh. Akhirnya tunang juga tuh. Ade hatarai bang, hatre tunang juga udah.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Dia hat lift dia galah mo ba?
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Glanced away nicely,
Ooh.
but fine, short, fine leg.
Yeah, nice speed in it.
Beats the
Ooh.
outside edge. Good bowling there.
अटे हिट ए बोरा नहीं मिलता बता रहे मैं पूरा मिस कर रहा था ना अडो वाइट बा ओवर ए मिनट बा
End of the over, and time for a little more
और
freedom in the field.
Sri Lanka are now allowed 5
सुनो यार
fielders
मैं खेल लूँ
outside the circle.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Seem to have got
अडो
going
अडो
in the
हाया ही
winning
बा
sixes.
मैं मुंगा हांड बा मैं ये T20 लगता है एक बार
Last
सारा
one
बेलो
helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot.
अडो अडो
Over
हाथ
the
राई बा इधर
infield with a cracking shot.
मैंने हल्ले इधर
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
50 पास बुद्ध ये फील्डिंग आसान करना ओहो
Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Zimbabwe
अडे लाइक
51
मारते
for
हैं
none.
लाइक चल रहा है तुझे जाके डांस करे डाल रहा हूँ
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Got that away nicely. Curran, stand and
अडो अडो
deliver.
हाया ही बा
Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
8 runs added there. Zimbabwe are 59 for none.
Aduh, ini kondo udah kawan. Ih, jika bang.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Aduh.
Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
You get that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
एक आध देखना यहाँ.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. 10 runs added there. Zimbabwe are 69 for none. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the scoreboard end. Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Missed it. That was a chance. What's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Misses everything. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Yalla.
And gone. The fielder
Nice.
had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Finds the fielder with that shot. Four runs added in that over. Zimbabwe 73 for 1. Couldn't get it through the field.
Like करते हैं तो बड़ी like कर जाएंगे ना ये अल्लाह अल्लाह कर देंगे बाबू
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Jeez, timed that well.
अडो भाई ये हाथ रहा है
Hit that one on the
Oh, yeah,
up.
you
A
are.
fabulous drive for 6.
Wait, me have gone na match para demo.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. The bowler looks really confident.
Yeah, by now.
Tikshana from the scoreboard end.
I think she got the gum home.
Oh, no, terrible shot. Sri Lanka has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
Adi.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Hey, like that, yeah. Miss it. Like that, can you? I don't teach you like I got the gum, remember, Adi. Adi.
Power and precision in that shot.
Hey, Hatarne cut that gun.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the over. Zimbabwe are 88 for 1.
Adi dunit tay dunya ay baradan.
Massive outside edge.
वहाँ तो सारे नान ये थी
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Oh,
That's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump.
Yeah, पर आज भी मुझे गान दूँ नहीं बा मगे अभी देखो ना बा कराने नहीं रहा दान दूँ नहीं वाला हम लोग आगे देखा
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interesting to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Doesn't beat the infield.
ball देखूँगा दाम Right, बोला मिस करो फिर मत
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end. Drive straight down the ground.
Aduh, scoring mat नहीं बा Kering ke manu है
And you don't pass
Oh, di haro ay chila ba?
chances like
Kahul
that.
mo.
Crashed away for 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Was quick onto that in the infield.
One to get for 50.
Great shot.
And that brings up the half century.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to
Oh,
get it
boy.
over the rope. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Huge edge. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Zimbabwe are 111 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Tikshana coming back into the attack. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Straight to the fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh,
Out.
wow,
Nice.
brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Nice.
Super catch.
Nice कर देगा ये attention. Back to value.
2 down, the long walk
Aduh,
back to the
hatak gak
pavilion for them, and this could be a huge swing of momentum.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Thick edge. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, Zimbabwe are 116 for 2. Great shot through the gap. Massive outside edge. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Might look to go big again here.
අර 18ක් ගහලා ඒකත් 4යි ගියාම ඉතින් අනේ ඇල්ලුවේ. අර ලයික් 4 තෑන්ක්ස්. ඒජ් එක 4යි.
Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
අපේ ජුතා කැච් එක යන්නේවා.
12 runs coming from it. Zimbabwe are 128 for 2.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tikshana from the clubhouse end. Big edge. Power and precision in that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Tikshana shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
අර එකටි දිස්තුනම.
Swept away, but
Oh,
finds
man.
the fielder. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
අනික ඉල්ලම මාතලෝ.
Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
අර බැට් එක ඇතුලේ තින්නවා.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
අර බැට් එක ඇතුලේ තින්නවා. ඒ කැච් එක ඇල්ලුවා. ඇල්ලුවා. අඩේ අල්ලන් හයට ගියා බූරුව.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Glanced away nicely, but fine, short, fine leg. Cuts that off
Nice.
well in the infield.
Like that one.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Zimbabwe are 143 for 2. Patirana coming back into the attack has done well so far. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Cái chia được đầu cái chết của thế kìa.
Can't get that
Nice.
outside the ring
Real
field.
nice element.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. Smacks that away through the gap.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Pasin Sirisan
He
Ade.
was completely still.
Ado ikat
Struck
hai
him hard,
dekai
high
bang.
and a
Are hai
long
hatar
for
ai bang.
6.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will the bowler respond?
Ado hai hatar ai bang. Memang
Drive
kecuali lagu
straight
jauh.
down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Beats the cover fielder.
Eh
Nice
hataran nan
shot.
denne babu tu. Dah kau jangan dah ready. Ado ikat hatar ai jam.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Like hatar kan. Last ball.
Great shot.
Eka
Gets a
hatar
hold
lagi
of
kan.
that and places it through square leg.
Eka hatar lagi kan.
Partnership between these two.
And that's the end of the innings. Sri Lanka have been set a target of 167 runs.
Aduh, bisa terai ya, tai hati pa ya. Nói tati.
The openers are coming out.
Jangan
It's a
katakan lagi
very
hanya begini.
gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Kasi hata tak gahan mana betul.
coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Dah lakukan punya gahan dia ni.
Goes for it. It's
Oh,
high
mu
in the
mau
air.
ngiti
Fielder
dia ke apa
coming
deh kira
around,
ba?
but it looks like it'll carry. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Good shot.
Oh.
A beauty.
Mau tidak lagi kira.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. How will he reply?
Square cut. Finds
Aduh.
point. No run. Lovely cover drive. But
Hat
straight to the
lagi
extra
orang
cover
godo
field.
orang ni.
Well, that was a struggle, getting
Nice.
sacked all over the park.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end. Doesn't beat the infield.
Mungkin buat slower itu, yang udin gahan berapa? Kalau kita nggak cara tu kan. Mau gahan itu. Kenapa
That was
itu?
a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Needs
Dua
direct
pas.
hit.
Ammo. Ada hat rakyat itu. Rakna di klub kan itu. Dia boleh lakukan dulu nih.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Aduh, udah dia. Kasih ada gahan no.
Four runs added in the over. Sri Lanka are 17 for none.
2 overs gone in the power play, and the batters are off to a good start here, ahead of the required run rates.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the clubhouse end.
අඩිල්ලා මති හොදර මේ එකතිකටක් ගහන්න ඒ ලයික් 10ක් කරමු
Finds the fielder with
ඒ
that
ලීඩ්
shot.
අදින්නක
Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot.
අම්මෝ
Might be full.
හතරක්
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled
ඒ
it.
රිප්ලයි
No
වෙන්නේ නැහැ
chance there for the fielders.
කුසලා ගැම්මක් කුසලා
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Great shot, Rode.
අඩෝ
Ball up with
හතරක්ද
him and cut
දෙකක්ද
through point.
දුවා දෙකක්ම දාගත්තා යන්න
Straight to the fielder.
එපා
An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might just be finding their feet.
අඩේ කැච්ච එක ගත්තේ කෑවා වික්කා
Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
ඇයි බං මං ඒක ගැහුවේ අයියෝ බලපන්
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be
That's
wishing
too
they
much.
went
That's
about
too
this innings a
much.
little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
For one.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate to strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
අඩෝ සෑහෙන පහසුවක් වුණේ ඒකත් ඇගිය ඒ දෙකක් දුන්න
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
මේ මුගියෝ ලවක් ඉස්සේ බලක මත ගහල් ගියේ
Needs to be on target.
දුවපන් පුතේ අඩෝ වවුන් බං ඒ අඩේ මංගලේ දුවවන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි කියලා ගියාම්කෝ
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills.
ඒ
This one
මාර
goes
සීන් එක
down
බං
as a fail.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind
අඩෝ
them.
විකට් දෙකයි ලකුණු 39
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
ෂි මාර සීන් එක බං
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 4 off it. Sri Lanka are 29 for 2. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good contest here. At the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
අඩේ කැච්ච අල්ලන්න බා
That was a really well
Oh,
timed
mua mà
shot
cái
off the
kẹt chi
back
kìa đó mày ơi.
foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Raza, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at
Dạ
the
mà
moment.
không.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep
I
the
don't know
foot
boleh
behind
apa.
the line. That could be costly with a
Free
free
hit
hit
lah,
for the
mereka
batter now.
kata orang.
Power and precision in
Nice
that
bah.
shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Ada no better than moving. Gila sekarang mereka.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nice
catch
strike,
ka.
but straight to gully.
Aduh, mukaddi kari. Muncul lah
Oh,
kali di
great
gom
work.
sutak
Held
gimana
their
bah.
nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Aduh, no bah sih.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little.
Mana
Pretty
pasnya?
disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be
Wicket
that of
masuk.
support and getting
Tempo
themselves
tinggal
settled
ni.
into their innings.
Aduh,
No,
yang
no,
mana
no,
tinggal lagi nak
terrible
tahu bah.
shot.
Maybe dia parah kan
Their
gitu.
shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Mundur ni nak awal bah mereka. Low end.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Good pick up, big chance. That
Ih,
is gone.
mukaddi.
Oh, great run out.
Ani bang.
A long walk back to the
Mukaddi
pavilion,
bang
which
ini.
has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
A difficult period as they come to the
No,
wicket.
ini
They'll
dia
take
pun
plenty
bah.
of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Great short ball, well played though.
Aduh,
Didn't
no dia
flinch,
mau ikat
was
hatra aja
able to
udah.
leave it comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
She.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Aduh, langgar etter में वही दरने है ना. Nãy đi mua cái nó cái hút vô hành gì.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Sometimes you just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. End of the over. 8 off it. Sri Lanka a 52 for 4.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Hati-hati.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra
Nice,
cover
nice,
field.
Taulan.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Onto the front foot.
Sudah
Super
hatarak
shot.
yun na
Should
good
be
eh.
4.
4
Nice.
runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Tawala mo. Kasi pahapon buhat na maid mo. Iya kan wicket na maulu ba?
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away.
That's
The
not
fielder
really.
out in the deep has some serious
Atarai
work to
nice.
cut it off.
Right.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Zimbabwe needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on. And this
mukadda bang.
Zimbabwe with a strong appeal. That
Ani
should be given.
bang ting ni bang. Ti balo kan ngapi ya hut mai jira kacian ni bang.
Yeah, just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Badan man. Bali mo boleh pedal gila bang man.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
And it will stay out. The challenge won't save them. Going to be a long few
Last
days
set
for
of
the
the
batter
evening.
thinking about that shot. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Lakon ni kasi ako boleh hat na may gahan na bulu ki dia wicket tiga ni bang. Aduh. Atarai.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right,
Balu
they just might get that
game
wicket. No shot off it.
Ang gahan ni output na pala hindo.
A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
May gahan yun ng gahan na ba? Medyo mo catch yun.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 4 off it. Sri Lanka 70 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the clubhouse end.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Apa hingin gitu kan hamil.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Gimana mesti pilih kau gitu? Aku lagi sama.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Ih,
Bowler looks really confident.
aduh itu aku bener itu nih.
Muzarabani over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be
Itu
four.
teh.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Ada match kita begini nih. Pahat nih.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Doesn't beat the infield. Muzarabani has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Oh, igo nih tindan ngaton nih. Aduh, igo ya tindan ngaton.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Edge, but it drops
Oh, mulan
safely.
kecil udah.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. 6 runs out of there. Sri Lanka are 83 for 5. Muzarabani from the clubhouse end.
Kamu.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the
Udah
back
par
foot.
dekan bahan itu lah, ya udah masuk aja.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Ada yang ada dunia kan lah, umpah itu nih, mati. Aduh, cái gì nè bang.
That's the over. Sri Lanka are 89 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Aduh, itu kan. Aduh, kece ke bang.
That's gone. Nice, simple catch.
Lah, lupa kalau nali ko.
Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Aduh sih. Orang.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks
Kayaknya
as
tiga
we
rai, Bang.
hoped, but still solid work.
Gimana?
Will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Sri Lanka are 91 for 6. Raza, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the clubhouse end.
Iya, sebenarnya rasa dari kecil. Aduh, rasa.
I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Zimbabwe with a massive shout.
Ih.
Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Cek ibarat Yun.
But a wasted review by the batter. You could clearly see and hear the edge and even see the deviation through to the keeper. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Parada.
Raza getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Brilliant diving stop. Beautiful catch. Fine catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reaction. What a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Raza shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Nice.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Out! Caught! Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so
Last
easily
wicket.
have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over. Sri Lanka are 104 for 9.
104 for 9.
Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Được rồi, mấy cái cắn gắn vào dướiกันrồi. Đang hàng đuôi rồi. Easy.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Aduh, aduh, aduh.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 110 for 9.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and the required rate has climbed.
Straight to the fielder. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Power and precision in that shot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
There was a gap there.
Dia kan
But
nyakitin
pulled
dia
away
game.
with conviction to the boundary.
Williams, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end.
Avoided the fielders. One bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Berikan
How will
terus
he
ke Hamdi.
reply?
Uh.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
Anne catching. Halluna क्या खतर.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
8 runs out of there. Sri Lanka are 131 for 9. Muzarabani, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the clubhouse end.
Oh.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Couldn't get it through the field.
Nah, kalau tiga itu parah sih mainannya. Kalau dia match kadang kan dia.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Can't get that outside the ring field. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Oh, itu nggak high dia mana?
yes, holds on to that under huge pressure. They've done it.
This has been a masterclass, a great display
I
of
don't know
batting and bowling. They didn't let their opponents even look in. A great win.
Ada like
That ended up being a very easy.
Gilian na, ano ka rin ho. May match na pananggan na malam ada hit aku thank you.